everybody, my name is Burris and welcome to yet another Gwent deck guide. Today we'll be taking a look at the Tempo Brouver Hoog Scoia'tael deck, and it's actually not Tempo Dwarfs only, but this deck consists in buffing your hand while also gaining some big tempo plays and then just dominating your opponent round 1, bleeding him and draining the hell out of him in round 2, and again just dominating him easily in the last round, aka round 3. So we will be going over the deck list and the actual playstyle of the deck. We will go and cover some point advantages that you can easily do in round 1, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so let me start with the deck list, and we're gonna go to the gold cards first. So we do play Saskia as a must play in pretty much any Scoia'tael deck. She together with Brouver Hoog, it's already 11, and Brouver Hoog pulling out any silver also gets a huge value. So Saskia is a must have. Then we have Isengrim. He pulls out Teruviel and Moran if you do play her, obviously. But Teruviel and Isengrim, that's an excellent combo. If in the best case scenario Teruviel does 14 stats and Isengrim is 7 by himself, that's a 21 stats gold that thins your deck, which is pretty decent. Then we have Zoltan Shive, excellent for pulling units out of fog. That's quite useful. Also quite good if to disrupt some enemy combos like Ran warriors or something like that. Zoltan Shive overall has a lot of potential and is generally quite good. And as the last gold we do have Ciri. Ciri is really powerful in this deck, especially in round 2, because round 1, as we're gonna see, you're just gonna go and dominate your opponent. In round 2, you wanna bleed him out to the maximum potential. So playing Ciri in round 2 grants you an extra card in round 3, and with that, you're gonna have massive advantages. For the silver cards, we do have the Witchers. Now, before you start complaining, Vezir, Lambert, and Askel are fucking great. They, together with cards like Brouver Hoog, pulls you out 28 points because you also get the Saskia out. So that is immense amount of value for this quite simple combo in structure. We also have a Brienne. Every time she gets buffed, her value increases because she also deals damage equal to her strength at the moment. So we have Hawker support, we had Rehead Dragoon, and these help you increase the attack. Then for the last silvers, we have Teruviel and Yavin as the Scoia'tael spy, and these are the silvers. For the bronzes, we already said we have the Rehead Dragoon, we have the Hawker support, the Rehead Brigade to clear that pesky weather. We have Mahakam Defenders as units that you want to buff. We have Dolblathana Trappers, which are basically better Rot Tossers in the current meta. And we have a Mairdrome. Here you can play the Maritime Shackles, here you can play some kind of weather, here you can play Clear Skies. It really depends on your meta. So that is the list, and let's jump right into the playstyle. Okay, so we are in round 1. You play the Brouver Hoog, you get the Saskia out, and you get the Witchers out. And that's already 28 points of damage, of strength I should say, better, in one play. If you have the Isengrim to pull out the Teruviel, that's an extra 19, aka 47 in a 2-card play. That by itself is pretty unbeatable in like 4 cards at least, so your opponent has to go 2 cards down. If you're playing second, you can see how everything is going. Maybe you can invest some extra card. That's your choice at that point. But this combo is how you usually play round 1 and pass. Then we go into round 2. So the situation is either you won and your opponent just passed, or he invested 2 cards into beating you in that round. If that is the case, you still shouldn't worry too much, because what you do, you open with the Rehead Dragoons and they start buffing your hand. So as they're buffing your hand, cards like Mahakam Defender, cards like Brienne, they are getting buffed and you're getting all the value. So you just drop out the Rehead Dragoons. If it's a class that plays weather, you bait out the weather, he plays the weather, you clear it. You know, you have a pretty even back and forth interaction You can play the Zoltan Shive, he's not really that crucial. Cards like Yavin maybe even. You clear something with Merdrom. You know, you just continue the match and you pull it out for as much as you can, because in the last round you will have your Mahakam defenders, since they have resilience, go into the third round. That's already a big advantage. That's almost like a Morkvarg, I mean better. And then the Brienne is just a big swing if they're playing like, let's say, reveal or discard the Clan de Moon Pirates, something like that. The Brienne kills them. It's basically like stealing them. It's a better succubus essentially, because it kills it and it gives you the value without giving your opponent the 6 strength that succubus does. So it's quite potent, really. Cards like Siri also are very important in round 2, because it just gives you an extra card advantage. That is pretty much it, guys. This Tempo Scoia'tael list maybe doesn't look that good, but trust me, it's really, really powerful. Some people came with it up to 3.9k MMR, so it's quite strong. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. My name is Brodos, and until the next time, bye bye.